A high-profile sex offender in Nanaimo has been sent to jail after first being handed a conditional sentence. Gary McIntyre pleaded guilty to sex crimes involving children that took place at his home in Cedar over a significant period of time. His victims' families were outraged when he was allowed to serve his sentence in the community. But after he breached his conditions a second time, McIntyre was taken back into custody. CTV's Chandler Grieve has the story from Nanaimo. He joins us now with more. Chandler.
Hudson, in January, Gary McIntyre was convicted of 4 counts of sexual interference with a minor. The trial revealed that he used his own son to lure children over to his house before sexually assaulting them. The victims were all girls aged 8 to 14. He received a conditional sentence, 2 years of house arrest with strict probation and ordered to seek counseling. But in early April, he was spotted at a Starbucks coffee. Against his conditions, he was sentenced to 87 days in jail. Just weeks after he was released, he was seen breaking his condition again. A witness reported him riding a bicycle on Waikasiah Avenue in breach of his conditions again. And the next day, the same witness reported him visiting a recycling depot that he wasn't allowed to be at. He was arrested on August 3rd and has spent the last month in jail. Today, the judge ordered him to spend 16 more days in jail.
I think the judge determined that this was a very serious breach. Anytime a conditional sentence order is violated, the courts have the option to suspend it entirely. So I'm not surprised at all that the judge imposed a slightly longer term of suspension than the Crown was seeking.
Now today in court, the defense tried to argue that the recycling depot was on the way to McIntyre's weekly counseling sessions in Campbell River. But the judge, citing McIntyre's previous breach in April, said there are strict rules with a conditional sentence, and breaching them is a serious matter.
He fully appreciates now that court orders mean what they say. And although there's sometimes ways to interpret court orders in a liberal way, you can't do that when you're an accused.
Hudson, a family member of one of McIntyre's victims, testified today in court. I spoke with him afterwards. He says he's extremely upset and angry that McIntyre appears to be living his life freely in the community. He hopes the judge's latest sentence sends a message to the convicted sex offender that he must accept his punishment. Hudson?
All right, Chandler Grieve reporting in the Nanaimo. Chandler, thank you.